What's up? It's your boy Deizel here. Today I want to bring it to you my official 2025 motor vlogging setup. Whatever the case is, today we're gonna find out what is gonna happen to this helmet. Let's do this. As soon as I put it on, I felt that energy and all the adrenaline is pumping, and I feel like, yep, I'm already vlogging. But no, I'm not vlogging. I am in my studio today, and today, like I said, we're gonna go over my 2025 motor vlogging setup. Helmet. Am I gonna change it? What am I gonna do? What do I have on the helmet? And pretty much everything that I have, we're gonna run it through. I know I did a video sometime in the summer. I'll see if I can leave it in the link description somewhere, maybe here or over there. So as you guys can see, this is my Scorpion EXO. It's just a basic helmet, nothing special, nothing fancy. Now, when I bought this helmet, it came with a smoke shield and a clear one. I know a lot of people have been, talking like they cannot ride at night with a smoke tint shield and all that kind of stuff. This is what I had on when I got it from the shop, and I still have the clear one. Never change it. It never bothered me because I see at night, I see at day, like it works like a champ. So do I have any problem with this helmet? Absolutely not. Again, it's just basic. I never did anything. I'm gonna run it through whatever that I have on. But the only issue that I have with this helmet is this little strap here. I believe, yeah, you guys can see it's black on black. There you go. There you go. So there's a little buckle here that actually snaps in. I don't know what they call it. It just snaps in and secure it. But mine came off, unfortunately, and I have no idea what happened. It came off, and I bought it from Cycle Gear. I went back there, and they were like, "Oh, Grant, you have a warranty, so go ahead and contact Scorpion, and they're gonna take care of you." And I'm like, "Wow, let's do this." Well, lo and behold, I did contact. I'm sorry about my microphone, but yeah, I did contact Scorpion, and what they did was they gave me two options that I need to mail the entire helmet in so they can fix it themselves because it's still under warranty, or they can mail me those buckles. It's some kind of red tabs. They can mail it to me so I can do it myself. And you guys know, once you mail this, it's gonna take at least 2 to 3 weeks for you to receive it back. And I'm like, no, it ain't happening, because that is gonna cut my ride time. So I asked them to mail it back to me. And guys, ever since it came, I tried it. I took it to the tailor shop, shoe shop, and pretty much they said they have some kind of machine that will press it, and that damn thing didn't work. So that is the only issue that I have. So anytime that I'm riding, I kind of I hope you guys can see. Yep, I have to loop it through these buckles here. It kind of get a little bit inconvenient for me at times, when especially if you have a gloves on. But for the most time, it works perfectly fine. I have no issue. So that is that. And I have my the LED light strips on here, guys. Let me turn it on. Yep. I hope you guys can see it in the cam. Now I tell you what, this provide a lot of visibility at night for me. You guys have no clue. I'll see if I can throw some video up in here while I was riding at night or early in the morning. This is amazing. I only pick it up for $25 at Amazon. I'm gonna see if I can leave some links in the description down below so you can pick up whatever you see on here, and if you like it, you want to apply it to yours. Now, what I can tell you though is there is a guy in Canada. I think his name is Light Strips, LD Light Strips, something like that. But basically, it's the same technology, but his is much advanced. It has so many colors and so many effects. However, it retailed for $250. And I could not justify myself buying that strip and put it on here. I said, no, I'm not gonna do that. So guess what? I picked this up from Amazon. I believe I paid I don't know, $25, and it works like a champ. My bike is black. I'm black, and the helmet is black. My jacket is black. So when it comes to visibility, I have zero. So whenever I'm riding at night, this actually helps me a lot to stay alive. It came with a battery pack here that you charge it via USB, a micro USB. Yes, micro USB, and it lasts for quite some time. Maybe I can do 2, 3 rides, depending on the number of hours that I'm gonna ride for the time. It does the job. As soon as it's dead, I just plug it in, recharge it, and get back on the road again. So that is that. Again, I'm gonna leave a link in the description down below. And I have my my red. I love me some stickers. So this is my red Scarlet sticker that I put it up here. Does it serve any purpose? I have no clue. I just love it. It stays there. The helmet is a little bit noisy, so I do have some earplugs that I use with me. I did try the Shoei helmet. They say it's one of the best, but it's still noisy, guys. And I'm thinking about picking up another helmet. I have it on my bucket list, but at the end of the day, I can only use one at a time. So I'm not a type of guy. I mean, these helmets they last for 5 years. This is my third year now, so I'm pretty sure I'm getting close. So, or even if I have a passenger, I can just grab me one and just do it. But yeah, it works. It has some nice vents here. I have one here, and I believe 2 down here. But the reason why I don't use these down here is because of the whenever I'm vlogging with the audio, I don't want any kind of air or wind to break through to destroy the sound. So anyway, let's move on. This is my Cardo comm system, and I picked this up, I believe $500. It was 2, so I still have one in the box, brand new. I'm hoping to get a passenger very soon so I can share with it, but it does the job, guys. It came with a nice speakers that are installed in here. Of course, it's JBL. It sounds so amazing. I'm able to pick up my calls, make phone calls, stream music, audio, podcast, whatever you want to call it. But I mean, riding with music is really not my thing. I feel like anytime I listen to music and I'm riding on the bike, it kind of throws me out of rhythm. So I don't do very often. But every once in a while, I see myself, riding with music, but I don't make it a habit. So this is the Cardo. The only issue, I don't even think it's issue. I believe it's just a user error. But the only issue that I have is the voice command doesn't work. And I believe, again, it's a user error. Again, it don't bother me. I really don't care much. So, but that is the only thing. If I want to make a phone call, I just grab on my handlebar, just do what I have to do, and I'm back in business. So that is the only thing that I find it. I'm pretty sure I can. If I figure it out, it will work. But I just for whatever reason, I don't know. I just left it like that. So yep, that is my Cardo. Again, it came with JBL speakers, and it sounds very good. I'm not gonna lie about it. It sounds so good. And anytime I'm on a bike, I talk to someone, I receive a phone call, I ask them, hey, do you hear any noise? They say, nope, they can't hear nothing. So this is amazing. I would recommend it. And again, I'm going to leave a link in the description down below. All right. And now the elephant of the room, or elephant in the room. This is my my camera setup. Let me start from here. This is a chin mount. I don't know if you guys can see. It's a chin mount from Chin Mount. And I made a video sometime in the summertime about an issue that I had with that. Basically what happened was after I installed it, the damn thing came off. Thankfully, I did not lose my camera. You guys know that I lost my GoPro. I'm gonna leave the video somewhere so you guys can see how I did the installation and everything. But ever since I did my way, because they claimed that I made a mistake and I didn't think so, so I just redid it, and ever since I did it, guys, this thing works like a champ. I have zero issues. Sometimes I pick up my helmet like this. That is how strong this is. The chin mount is, you know. So it works, ever since, I did a reinstallation. Again, it works. I have zero issues with that. This one right here is my fail safe. At this point, the way this worked like a champ, I don't really think I need this fail safe, but I just have it there for extra security. I mean, it came with when I bought these little pieces here from Amazon, Lego, whatever. I'll see if I can leave the link. I set it up exactly the way I wanted, and it came with like two thirds, and I just cut both sides and that's one of the reasons why I was having issues with my light strips. It was extremely difficult to stick on the helmet because the helmet came with the way they designed it. It has so many curvature on it, so it keep falling off. Like if you see here at the nose here, I have to do a lot of modification here just to help it to stick. And over here, but the lines, the curvature on the helmet doesn't really help. So basically, with the fail safe, I have to grind both sides to make it straight so it can fit this area. And I mean, ever since I put it there, it hasn't gone anywhere. It stays there. And the only annoying part about this whole setup is whenever that I this camera cage, which I'm gonna come on it next. That's my DJI Action 4 cage. Unfortunately, because of the way it's set up, even though if I don't have the camera in there, it has to stay on. Unless I want to lose the strain and then untie it and retie it again. I don't have time. So the only annoying part about this is anytime I get on the bike, I have to, even if I don't have my camera on, it needs to stay on like this, so that I can go with it wherever that I have to go, because it cannot go unless I unstrap it and then take it off and all that. But which I don't want to do that. Sometimes I really want to remove the my fail safe, but at the same time, because I lost that GoPro, I just want a little bit extra security just in case. And this one, guys, trust me, it will save your life. But other than that, that's the only thing that I have. I have the DJI Action 4. Look at the setup, guys. It is so clean, so minimalist, so low profile. I mean, there is no wires. There is nothing on here, and everything is waterproof. You do not affect the integrity of the waterproofing on this setup. So it looks so clean. Am I really gonna upgrade my camera? No, absolutely not. I am not going to upgrade my camera because this does the job. It does the job, man. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. One of these days, I'm gonna be doing a comparison between the OG and this one, so you guys can see that what I'm saying is right. I love the OG. I use it from time to time, depending on the kind of shoot that I'm doing. But this is my A cam. I have an Insta360. That is my B cam, and the OG is my C cam. So you can never have enough angles, man. It makes the video looks very engaging to you guys. So I mean, it is a little bit more money, but hey, it is what it is. So this is my official setup for 2025. I don't think I'm missing anything. Like I said, everything is wireless. My audio is wirelessly connected to the camera, and then I have it, stored right underneath here, the chin curtains, and then it stays here. I have a Velcro. I put it right in there, and I have zero issue when it comes to my audio. So again, I ride in the rain, not snow. I was gonna say snow. I wish, but rain, sunny, whatever. And again, I have zero issue. And again, I am not upgrading My camera, I am not upgrading anything on here because they work like a champ. Will I buy this? Will I recommend this particular helmet? Absolutely. I love it. It's very, very low profile. Like I said, it came with two visors. One of them is clear, and the other one is tinted, just like the tinted one that I have on. I have never changed it. I've never touched it, and I believe it's very easy to swap it out. I just never have tried it, to swap it out or anything like that. But other than that, it looks good. It looks clean. If I ever bring anything or if I ever attach any new thing on here, I would definitely update you guys on that. But other than that, that's all I have here. I use it pretty much everywhere I go. That's my number one. I don't leave the house without it. I don't ever ride my bike without a helmet. And I suggest, you don't you ever leave your house without your helmet as long as you're on the bike. So I'm gonna leave all these links in the description down below, and just follow me for some more. And let's just see what 2025 had for us. Once again, thank you so much for this short and nice episode, and I will see you in my next chapter. Adios.